on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like WNBA players is using Caitlin Clark hype as a negotiation tactic for these CBA negotiations. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to New York. Let's get it. Let's go. Caitlin Clark hype ain't as big as it was. We all could agree on that. But something we all did not expect was the WNBA negotiations to actually use Caitlin Clark hype as leverage for former players. What the I'm not.
WNBA players, in an unprecedented move, are now demanding full pensions and comprehensive health care for former league athletes, explicitly leveraging the monumental hype surrounding rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. This isn't about their own current paychecks. It's a bold attempt to retroactively fund the lifestyles of those who played decades ago. Long before the league commanded such attention, the league's power brokers are absolutely stunned, as this controversial demand was never on the table until Clark's explosion of popularity shifted the entire landscape, forcing a re-evaluation of who truly benefits from this sudden wealth. It's a seismic shift in negotiation tactics, catching everyone off guard.
What's the WNBA negotiations to actually use Caitlin Clark hype as leverage for former players? What the I'm not even gonna say it. Yes, they're trying to use Caitlin Clark hype to generate revenue for former players that played before them. What the y'all realize y'all ain't even getting money now like that. And so there was this interview that came out from a podcast, a WNBA podcast called Full Circle, with Lexi Brown and another damn player. Now, with that being said, in this podcast, they spoke about the charter flights.
The source of this explosive claim wasn't a leaked memo or a backroom whisper. It was openly discussed on a WNBA podcast titled Full Circle, featuring current player Lexi Brown. She candidly laid out the strategy, exposing a daring new front in the collective bargaining negotiation. This public declaration immediately sparked a firestorm of debate, leaving fans and analysts questioning the fairness and implications of using one player's unparalleled popularity to reshape the financial future for an entire generation of past athletes. The transparency of the revelation only added to the shockwaves it sent through the sports world, leaving no doubt about the player's intentions.
It's a WNBA podcast called Full Circle with Lexi Brown and another damn player. Now, with that being said, in this podcast, they spoke about the charter flights. Now, we know when Caitlin Clark first got there, within 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks of Caitlin Clark getting drafted, they got these damn charter flights. I mean, Kathy wasted no time. Hey, look, we finna get y'all these charter flights, and we finna get y'all better hotels. Boom, 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 boom. Wasted no time, right? Now, quickly after that, literally within, I'll say 6 months, they get a new TV rights deal, $2 billion TV rights deal out of left.
Caitlin Clark's arrival triggered a cascade of immediate dramatic changes in the league. Within a mere 2 weeks of her draft, the WNBA, without any prior negotiation, suddenly introduced luxurious charter flights and significantly upgraded hotel accommodations for all teams. This unprecedented move, a perk players had tirelessly lobbied for years, materialized almost overnight, all thanks to one rookie's electrifying and undeniable impact on viewership and ticket sales. The speed and unexpected nature of these benefits underscored the profound shift in the league's priorities, driven purely by the Caitlin Clark effect, leaving many to wonder what other changes were looming.
Now, boom, he got the WNBA $2 billion. Now, he simply did that because of who? Caitlin Clark. Yes, Caitlin Clark is the reason they got the $2 billion TV rights deal. And now they want to use Caitlin Clark as leverage to get former WNBA players that y'all swear up and down, that y'all swear to God is better than Caitlin Clark. I mean, they swear these players, your Cheryl Seuss, your Diana Taurasi, your Maya Morse, all these players y'all swear is better than Caitlin, right? Well, if they was so much better than Caitlin, shouldn't they had already been getting their fair share of money? Like, y'all can't use Caitlin Clark hype. You know what?
Beyond travel, Clark's influence reportedly sealed a staggering $2 billion TV rights deal for the WNBA. Adam Silver, the shrewd NBA commissioner, made an unprecedented decision to bundle the WNBA into the NBA's own massive media negotiations, a strategy never before employed. This colossal financial windfall, many insiders contend, was a direct consequence of the Caitlin Clark effect, fundamentally altering the league's economic outlook in a matter of months. This deal alone represents a massive leap for the league, injecting billions into its future, a testament to the singular drawing power of its newest star.
Caitlin, right? Well, if they was so much better than Caitlin, shouldn't they had already been getting their fair share of money? Like, y'all can't use Caitlin Clark hype. You know what? I'm done talking because I want to curse so bad, but I've been trying to chill out with the cursing, bro. Because this right here caught me by surprise, bro. Let's shout out to this podcast, man, Full Circle. Let's listen to what they had to say. Let's roll it.
What they do and don't deserve monetarily, like, you need to be humble and you need to not ask for too much when you're the whole product.
Right.
So who gets all the money? The owner that brought me here to do all the work? What do you mean?
Right.
I don't deserve to have a piece of the pie when I.
Yet, the podcast host expressed profound outrage, directly challenging the fairness of the former player's demands. He questioned aloud, if these past athletes were genuinely so much better than Caitlin, why their own careers didn't generate such monumental financial windfalls or secure similar benefits during their active playing days. The implication was clear, a perceived attempt to capitalize on another's hard-earned success years after their own time in the spotlight had faded. This critical counterpoint immediately fueled the controversy, framing the demands as an opportunistic leveraging of Clark's current relevance.
Negotiate in our CBA.
Kathy wasn't like that. Adam Silver got y'all those damn charter flights. See, Caitlin Clark got y'all those. There's no like here. No, that ain't how it worked, bro. That ain't how it worked. That ain't how it went down. Listen.
Is, are we going to keep the charter flights? Yes, we are. Like, I'm not going back to the airports, but I don't care what anybody says. Like, when you find something beautiful and nice and fun and you're like, oh, we were in the airports. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, Maya Moore and Diana Taurasi were in the airports. Are you kidding me? So the fact that we have the charter flights now is amazing, but it was something that was not negotiated. So that's something that we also have to negotiate.
Current players, through Lexi Brown, forcefully articulated their belief that they are the WNBA, arguing they deserve a far greater piece of the pie. Brown questioned where the immense new revenue should go, if not directly to the athletes who drive the product on the court. This uncompromising stance frames the players as the league's fundamental asset, deserving a more equitable share of the exploding profits, regardless of whether that distribution benefits past or present generation. Their collective voice is undeniably louder, empowered by the unprecedented financial influx
That has come up in CBA negotiations that people may not know about.
Two things. First thing is taking care of retired players. So right now there's no pensions, you don't get any health care, you don't
I understand but y'all want it straight. Listen.
get anything. Like, when you're done with the WNBA, like, you're done. Like, you're done. So we're really trying hard to find a way to take care of retired players, whether that's like with the NBA 10 plus years, any type of, structure that we can at least start putting in place to take care of retired players is something that we've been talking about a lot, because I feel like in the last few.
Lexi also highlighted the WNBA's notoriously complicated financial structure, describing it as disturbingly non-transparent and mixy, with some owners having partial stakes in NBA teams. This inherent lack of clarity has long fueled player suspicion and intensified demands for greater financial openness, especially now that billions are flowing into the league. Without a clear understanding of where the money truly lands, players remain vigilant, insisting on transparency as a crucial step towards ensuring fair compensation for all involved, from current stars to those who played before.
It's easy. Like you said, like, there was just this really crazy narrative painted that we were just so jealous of this young group and they got all this money in college and they got all of this. Like, yes, they did. Oh, well, we walked so they could run.
Bro, Caitlin got all the money in college.
And now they're running so this next group can sprint and fly and do whatever they want. So it's like, you pay it forward. They're not getting paid what they deserve. We're not getting paid what we deserve. Them coming in has benefited all of us. Like, literally the definition of everybody eats is going on right now. Like, them bringing in all these new fans. Like, it's not an individual sport. So someone's coming in to watch.
Revisiting the stark reality of past travel, Lexi recounted flying commercial and sharing cramped hotel rooms during her initial 3 years in the league, a stark contrast to the current post-Clark era of private charter flights. She openly admitted these significant travel upgrades were not negotiated into the previous CBA, but were just given after Clark's arrival. This reactive generosity from the league underscores the immediate, tangible impact of Clark's hype, demonstrating how quickly things changed once unprecedented attention was focused on the WNBA, bypassing traditional bargaining processes. Emphatically, Lexi stressed the current players' non-negotiable stance on maintaining these newfound travel perks. She declared, "I am not going back to the airports," drawing a firm line in the sand. This statement clearly indicates that once a standard of luxury and improved player welfare has been established, even if just given, it becomes a fundamental expectation and a non-negotiable demand in all future CBA discussions. The league faces a critical challenge in ensuring these benefits become a permanent fixture, unwilling to revert to past conditions now that a new standard has been set. Beyond financial demands, player welfare has become a central focus. A surge in player injuries this past season has intensified calls for expanded team rosters. This practical concern directly impacts player health, career longevity, and overall league quality. Adding more players could ease the physical toll of a demanding season, reducing burnout and preventing debilitating injuries. This key negotiation point highlights the players' holistic approach to improving their working conditions, recognizing that physical well-being is paramount for sustained success and career extension. The most startling revelation concerned the complete lack of support for retired players. Absolutely no pensions, no healthcare benefits whatsoever. Lexi emphasized the harsh truth that when you're done with the WNBA, you're done, highlighting the stark contrast with male professional leagues. This critical gap in player support leaves former athletes vulnerable after their careers end, creating a compelling moral imperative for current players to rectify this oversight using their newfound bargaining power, a situation that has long been overlooked and unaddressed by the league. Current players are proposing a solution for retired athletes, advocating for a structure similar to the NBA's, possibly for those with 10+ years of service, offering ongoing healthcare and financial support. This is the direct mechanism through which current players aim to take care of retired players, explicitly linking it to the leverage gained from Clark's unprecedented impact. The goal is to establish a permanent safety net, ensuring that the sacrifices and contributions of past generations are finally recognized and rewarded, preventing future athletes from facing similar post-career struggles. The podcast host, however, bluntly countered this narrative, stating that former players are only coming back because you're relevant, and Caitlyn is the only reason the former players are coming back. This direct challenge rejects the idea of selfless dedication, suggesting instead that the sudden interest in their welfare is purely opportunistic, fueled by Clark's current star power. This sharp critique directly supports the video's premise, asserting that past players are now leveraging another's fame for personal gain, rather than being genuinely recognized for their historic contribution. Lexi vehemently defended the former players, citing their undeniable past struggles flying commercial, competing in often half-empty arenas, and even practicing next to adult Zumba classes in shared facilities. She passionately argued these sacrifices laid the very foundation for the current league's success, asserting that it's an obligation for current players to pay them back and honor the path paved by their predecessors. This counter-argument frames the pension demands as a matter of justice and intergenerational solidarity, acknowledging the often overlooked hardships endured by earlier athletes. Lexi's personal battle with Crohn's disease made robust health benefits a deeply personal and prioritized negotiation point for her. While acknowledging the collective good, her own experience with a chronic illness underscores the critical importance of comprehensive, high-quality health insurance and access to top-tier medical professionals for all players, past and present. This personal connection brings a powerful emotional weight to the demand for improved healthcare, emphasizing that player well-being extends far beyond the court and into fundamental quality of life. Beyond the financial disputes, Lexi also challenged the persistent media narrative of jealousy and animosity between veteran and rookie players. She vehemently denied any ill will, asserting, "We walked so they could run," implying a profound sisterhood that understands the progression and evolution of the game. This attempts to reframe the entire debate from one of resentment and competition to a narrative of solidarity and mutual respect, though the intense media scrutiny continues to test the strength of this purported unity. Lexi articulated an everybody eats philosophy, arguing that the unprecedented influx of new fans, drawn by stars like Clark, ultimately benefits the entire WNBA. She highlighted that while fans initially come to watch one star, they inevitably witness 9 other talented women on the court, creating unparalleled opportunities for previously overlooked players to shine, gain new fans, and secure their own positions. This perspective emphasizes that a rising tide lifts all boats, making Clark's impact a collective boon rather than a source of individual envy or division. The Indiana Fever's dramatically increased number of televised games, a direct and undeniable consequence of Caitlin Clark's presence, provided an enormous opportunity for many players who might otherwise have been struggling for a roster spot or even out of the league entirely. Lexi acknowledged this benefit, proving that Clark's impact extends far beyond her personal fame, creating a wider stage for countless other athletes to showcase their skills and secure their professional careers, directly demonstrating how one star's rise creates opportunities for an entire roster. The podcast host concluding, unvarnished statement cut through all nuance. Don't nobody care about you if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark. This blunt, unequivocal assessment encapsulates the core controversy, suggesting that without Clark's meteoric rise and the unprecedented spotlight she cast on the league, these ambitious negotiation demands for retired players would simply lack the necessary leverage and public attention to ever gain traction. It serves as a stark reminder of the immense power a single superstar now wields in reshaping an entire sports organization's financial and historical narrative. The WNBA stands at a pivotal crossroads, navigating a new era of unprecedented wealth and visibility, entirely reshaped by one phenom. The audacious demand to fund former players' retirements with Clark's hype reveals a league not just evolving, but actively trying to rewrite its own past. This move forces a dramatic confrontation between the league's legacy, the raw power of current leverage, and the sheer, undeniable influence of a single superstar, leaving an indelible mark on the future of women's professional basketball and challenging established norms of athletic compensation and solidarity.